I don't know why y'all be playing with this boy Shay. But if y'all be on this mile and then yak like your boy Shay, gonna throw it out there. Put him out. Cause you know Shay be on these miles and they yak hard.
Hand me the black and mild.
Black and Mild podcast. I'm black. He's mild.
What's up?
We're talking about
talking about dicks, but horse dicks, so it's not gay.
If you talk about a guy horse dick, is that not gay?
What, like instead of a girl horse dick?
Is there a girl horse with a dick? All right, this is already out of pocket. But no, yeah, there was a video of no introduction. We're just gonna get straight into it. There's a video of a guy fucking or a horse fucking a guy, and so his homie is guiding the horse's dick into his homie's butt.
Damn, is it one or two hands that's guiding?
I mean, if it's a horse dong, it's probably two.
Yeah, maybe he has really big hands. You don't know.
That's true.
And he's jerking off while he's doing it. You never know.
Wait, you know how people are like fluffer? You know what a fluffer is?
Yeah.
It's like a horse fluffer. Jesus Christ, this is already.
That's some
it's
industry.
A podcast already.
Some industry knowledge. Yeah, dude.
Yo.
I was the fluffer for that horse.
How do I get that job?
That's a good job.
Well, bro, because apparently the horse thrusted him, and he died in the hospital hours later.
Damn.
Yeah, dude. Yeah.
That's a way to go.
That definitely is a way to go. Would you want? I wouldn't want. Don't come to my funeral. How'd he die? He was so young.
Yeah.
You know.
It's just open casket. It's just a giant asshole. It's like that's your whole body. It's just a hole.
You just become an asshole after that, bro.
And people throw roses.
Bro, have you ever had have you been to open casket?
I think when I was a kid, my grandma or something. But
Yeah.
I was hella young. I didn't understand the concept. I was like, why is everyone so sad? And
Yeah.
I was stoked because we rode in a limo, and I'd never been in a limo before. I was like, this is fucking sick.
You were just hyped to be in a limo.
Yeah.
You didn't care what the occasion was.
I was like, I never knew her, so I don't care.
Bro, that was always the weirdest thing, going to funerals and you didn't know the person.
Yeah.
And especially when it was an open casket, because then you go in the line to go look at the person.
Yeah.
And it's like, all right, sick. And then you just start playing your Nintendo DS.
Yeah.
Again.
You're like, damn, you're ugly.
Just start fucking playing Mario and Sonic at the Olympic Games just on the
Yeah.
DS.
All right. Whatever.
That was
Fuck her.
weird. Yeah.
Yeah, I remember because it was my mom's grandma, so she was hella sad. I was like, why?
Mm-hmm.
I didn't comprehend it. I was
yeah, you didn't comprehend.
just because I didn't know her.
Yeah.
Therefore,
yeah.
no one else should
Yeah,
care.
exactly. I had no relate. It is weird. Yeah, with the fam, it's I wasn't really homies with my dad's dad.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it was actually crazy. What was crazy about that? I was there. I was maybe 12, 13, and I was with him in the hospice or whatever.
Uh-huh.
So we saw him take his last breath. I
Oh,
was,
damn.
13, 14. I was just damn.
Damn. That's crazy. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. Your grandpa's like, Donovan, come closer. Let me touch your cock one last time.
Hey, rest in peace to my grandpa.
Rest in peace.
Why'd you do it in a black voice?
That's what you gotta do.
Oh shit. Yeah, he was a weird. Well, I mean, if family's listening, my family's not listening to this, but he was he wanted to live he lived hella off the grid.
Really?
Mad Max type shit. In the Mad Max movies, the landscape, it's just flat and it's just desert.
Yeah.
He lived in middle of nowhere, Arizona. So when we drove
Damn.
out to see him one last time, bro, we drove out to see him one last time before hospice, and then he bro, it was just on some Mad Max type shit. Not even really any roads, and then
Damn.
it was just desert, and then it was just houses on top of it. And he had Netflix. And I was just sick. You got Netflix?
You're like,
I'm good.
You have an iPad? You have games?
You have games on your iPad. He's like, has cancer. I'm like, Grandpa, do you have games on your iPad?
I'm bored. You're boring me, Grandpa. Yeah. That's wild. Did he have like a crazy Mad Max car, or was it just the landscape?
No, it was just. You said what? Was it just the
landscape?
It was just the landscape. Yeah, he had like a regular ass car. I think it would. I don't. He seemed like he kind of just a really reserved guy. Like he didn't want to be in the. I mean, I grew up in LA, and like that's like it's a city, and like, but he just didn't want to be in the city. Like, so as a result, my dad grew up in like middle of nowhere, Arizona, like on some like
damn,
hella white, like hella white, like trailer park vibes.
That's wild, dude.
Yeah, it's pretty wild.
Sounds brutal.
Your mom's from Oklahoma?
Yeah, Oklahoma, but
Yeah.
she didn't grow up in the middle of nowhere.
Okay.
It was just like a normal suburb kind of deal.
Mm-hmm.
Then my dad was in Trinidad, so
Yeah.
he was just fucking chilling,
Just
dude.
chilling in Trinidad, just an island boy.
Island boy. I'm an island boy. Wasn't that those two guys with the hair? Yeah.
The twins, bro,
Yeah.
and they like started OnlyFans.
They like fuck each other.
Bro, allegedly, I didn't fucking subscribe, but
Damn, bro.
that was.
I gotta check that out.
This podcast is sponsored by Island Boys.
Island Boys. Check out their OnlyFans.
Bro, that is insane. Like twins, especially, I mean, girl twins.
Yeah, because that's sick for chicks. It's like,
Yeah.
damn, twins. Oh my god. And then
Yeah.
I've never. Yeah.
Wait, you sound like you're speaking from experience.
I don't know, dude. I've lived a lot of life.
What's like the weirdest porn? No, we're not getting into weirdest porn. We jerked. My homie in the back is just every topic we say, he's just looking. You can hop in. You can hop in the pod, bro. Well, you don't have a mic, but all right, damn, all right, whatever. Yeah, my roommate's Nigerian. He just went to Africa. He went to the motherland.
Very cool.
But how do you feel about Africans saying the N-word?
I don't care. That's not something that concerns me.
Bro.
That's not on my priority list.
That's fair. What is on your what's pressing your mind, Dave? What's on your mind right now,
Fucking
dude?
titties, dude.
Fuck yeah, dude. Titties, bro. Titties and comedy, bro. What's a better fucking? Do you want to talk about because we're both what do you call it? 6 months into comedy, or you're like about this. We started comedy at the same damn time.
Yeah.
When do we meet at like Good Time?
Yeah, Good Times.
Yeah, shout out Good Time Tavern. Shout out probably the only open mic in the world where you get 2 free drinks.
Yeah.
Yeah, you get like 2 free. You can get 2 beers if you want, and do 5 minutes.
Yeah.
Of time.
That's a good deal. That's a good time.
It's comedy.
Yeah.
But yeah, fuck. I was literally just gonna say it's a good time. Yeah, it was good. It's a good hangout because they got the outside little sit down area. That's where I met all the. I mean, this will only make sense to if you do comedy in the Bay Area, but all like the Livermore and East Bay people like Jared and Noah and Rex. Shout out Rex.
On the G-tar.
On the G-tar, Ed Sheeran. Shout out Ed Sheeran, man. Shout out co-hanger abortions, dude.
Hell yeah, bro. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, we met there.
Yeah, what was the first mic you went to?
So I actually did like a mic before. Like I really started in January, but I did like 1 or 2 before. Yeah, I did one at Farrington's, which closed down.
Okay.
And fucking,
Yeah,
it was
your first ever.
First ever. It was rough because it was a bar, but no one's paying attention at this one, and it was kind of popping as the bar. And then there's some homeless dude who I guess was a comic. And then I was doing my set, and he's like, "Come on, just get one laugh." And I was like, "It's like fuck you, dude. Go back and sleep on the ground."
Do you remember? So you're saying because if you don't do comedy and you just want to know, basically when open mics, you go to bars, basically just comedians will set up a mic stand at a bar and on a random Tuesday night, and we'll just like interrupt whatever the bar patrons are doing and just tell some fucking horse cock jokes.
and just ruin the vibe of
the vibe. And like so certain bars, they don't give a fuck if you're doing comedy. They'll talk and yap over your voice. And actually it happened at the other day at a mic when this one comic was going up, and his voice, he just became background noise, bro.
Oh,
it was kind of sad, actually.
That's brutal.
And he kind of accepted it though. Like he just was talking, and he had like 5 minutes too, so he just kept talking.
Damn.
Yeah, it was kind of sad. But do you remember your and you kind of just got to deal with it. You know, you kind of just got to. Well, you don't have to deal with it. You can definitely like just not be a bitch and just like speak over the audience, or at least try to fight back. But do you remember the jokes you had at because you said it was so at this bar it was loud and you couldn't really get your jokes off.
Yeah, I had some joke that I still think is kind of funny. I haven't done it in a while, but it was like, what the fuck was it? But it was something around like this guy's name is Jesus, but people always call him Zeus, like hey Zeus. Get it? Because it's Spanish for. So that was my first mic.
Comedy. Yeah.
So that didn't get anything.
Yeah. What?
And then I had, because it was like pre-Trump again, getting office, and he had it was that Project 2025, and they were gonna stop the government from giving weather data because that's all free for apps and stuff. And I was like, this is a great opportunity for the Jews to control the weather.
That's great.
Yeah.
That joke might have been ahead of his time, I feel like.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But that was...
Because how much time did you get? Did you fill out the whole time?
I don't think I filled out the whole time.
You just did a couple jokes.
And then I did another one at Alameda Comedy Club.
Oh, that's right. But that's not happening anymore.
Yeah. So, like, I did those 2 mics, and they both closed down, and then my mom died. And then I was like, well, all right, got to go back.
Go back to what? Comedy?
Yeah. I'm like, back in it, baby. And then
okay. Oh, so there was because I feel like a lot of comics have this where they do a few mics, and then don't, and then they're like, okay, let's turn up. So you did a couple, and then how long was it before you started like doing consistently?
Couple months.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it wasn't until that might have been around this time or earlier last year.
Yeah.
Those 2. And then like end of January I started really getting into it.
Turning up.
Yeah. Because then you got started with the fantasy football.
Yeah, I got started with the fantasy football, which is actually pretty funny now because like I'll be at a mic and I'll see like a group of like college kids and like they're all looking at their one homie who got last place in their fantasy football league, and he has to do a stand-up set. And like, so I did it like it was a little over a year ago at this point. I always thought I was somewhat funny, but more so like conversationally. Everybody thinks they're funny conversationally.
Yeah. And
I've thought about stand-up, but not really like in terms of like watching it and like going to shows, but not like participating. And I got last place in my fantasy football league, and so the homies saw me. I went to Miraloma mic, which also isn't happening anymore.
Okay.
I wonder what the average lifespan of a mic is.
I have no idea.
Because some random ones will be happening for like years.
Yeah.
And then other ones are just like 1 week.
Yeah.
You know? But so I did it. I had a few jokes about because I was like, oh, I want to do well, and I want to do jokes that I think will work. And but for the most part, I was just having fun because I was like an English major in college, and so I just liked writing stories that like I liked to, that I thought were entertaining, and so I just wrote bits I thought was funny. I had a bit about pickleball because I was kind of topical. I had a joke about I have like a tattoo. People say like, oh, you have like meaningful tattoos. Like tattoos are supposed to be meaningful. Like I have a meaningful tattoo. Like, goddamn, I have a tattoo of a dagger. Like it's for my mom. Like she was stabbed.
Wow.
Yeah, she wasn't stabbed. So yeah, that one bombed. I had a joke about.
That's pretty funny.
I had a. What are you saying? Are you talking to me? Oh, I had a
Talking to me?
joke about. I had a joke comparing. This has probably already been a bit, but I had a joke comparing like the fantasy football draft to like a slavery draft.
Okay.
Yeah. Just making that analogy, which I feel like Key and Peele did a skit on that before, but and obviously none of the jokes that I did but it was, but yeah, I did that, and I actually did good, but my friends were there, and then I did a couple mics where my friends weren't there, and I had like a fucked up, like, cause my nana died. I had like a joke about like, it was
What was it?
It was like, so like my family, like we're pretty, like my mom's side of the family, like we like to eat, and but like trashy foods, like, so like at my nana's like repast or whatever, like when you get food after the service, we got Little Caesars. And I basically had a joke about like, it would have been nice to, what do you call it? It was a good way to commemorate her because she was cremated, and so we kept the whole ovens theme going.
Hell yeah.
And then I was like, that would be a good slogan for like a for like a cremation company or crematory, whatever the fuck they call them. Like, your loved one's ashes delivered in 30 minutes or less, or your ashes are free.
You put pieces of pizza in her urn every year.
Yeah.
Here you go, Grandma.
Yeah.
I love you.
The deep dish. You deserve it. That is so crazy. Bro, I watched a documentary on HBO called The Mortician. I think it's called The Mortician. It's about this guy who, because ethically, when you cremate someone, you're supposed to
eat it.
Yeah. Yes. Supposed to fuck it. just fuck ash.
Yeah.
That's what you're supposed to do. Bro, you're supposed to put one body in the, I don't want to call it an oven. I don't know, for lack of a better term.
Yeah.
You're supposed to put one person in the oven at a time.
It's like a ride.
Yeah.
It's like one person at a time.
But this dude figured, I mean, obviously it makes sense, but ethically it's fucked up. This one guy was like, I could, because if you put one body in at a time, that's only so many bodies you could do in a day. So this guy was like, let me just put like, and it got to a point, he was like, let me just put 100 bodies.
It's a capitalist.
In this oven. And bro, this is where it gets a little graphic. He would like have to fit all the bodies in there. So he would like break body parts to fit them in the urn. Or not urn, in the fucking oven. And so then it got to a point where they would do all the bodies, and then they would just scoop it out and just fill out urns.
Whoa.
So like people's loved ones, they were just getting a fucking
you just get
mix of collages of just fucking urns, bro.
Yeah, you're getting some homeless dude in there.
Bro, and it was so fucked. Like they would like if they had gold teeth, they would break their teeth or whatever. They would if they wanted to be cremated in with their jewelry, with their ice on, they would like take
with
out
my grill.
Yeah, with my grill on. They cremated with my grill on. He took all them, like he would take all the rings, and eventually, obviously, he got caught.
Yeah,
he had a crazy run.
They
though.
caught him because he was wearing a grill, like different one every week.
Yeah,
they're like, we noticed something's off about this guy.
I mean, it was so obvious because they had hella business. Like they had, and everybody was questioning, like, how did they have that many bodies, or how did they have that many, cremation? Because they had like one tiny little room, like one tiny little, I don't want to call it a chamber, but
to the chamber.
For lack of a better word, they had a chamber that they would. That's not anti-Semitic, by the way. That's just my vocabulary is limited.
I hate Jews.
What? Oh, I said it's not. But true, I did point it out. We'll edit that out.
Yeah. That is the way to avoid racism, is to say I didn't mean it, and then it just kind of discounts it.
Yeah, it cancels out. It's like PEMDAS.
Yeah.
Like I could say a hard slur, but it's like, no, I didn't mean it like that.
No.
Yeah.
I didn't mean it like that.
I mean the hard R like that.
Yeah. Come on. Come on, guys. No. Yeah.
Fuck yeah.
Well, that's so. Is that illegal to do that? Is it like?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's like it's there. I forget the exact. I just watched the first episode or two because he went to jail. I think he got out though, and they interviewed him, and he was so candid about everything. It was people who are like serial killers too. It's like so sociopathic. Like they literally can just explain to you exactly what they did and have not see the not have the empathy to understand why it was so fucked up. And so, but I think it has some. There's some law around like because there's a proper way to like. Dispose of a dead body and cremate a body. Because obviously, if there was no rules, obviously everybody would just throw everybody into an oven with no remorse. But
just burn them in the lawn or something.
Yeah, well, because that's the thing too. Because because the only people who would work for him were like meth heads. Because like they were the only people. Because they would just fucking do meth and then just spend all night throwing bodies into the oven.
Dude, that's wild.
It's insane, dude. And as long as he kept their, they were making good money. Yeah, as long as he was giving them meth, they would just continue to do it. But obviously, guys who do meth probably pretty unreliable guys. So one of the guys like set the whole fucking crematory on fire.
Burn the motherfucker down.
And so this dude he set up shop in a new place, and he disguised it as like not like a pottery place, but some place where they also still like have a oven.
Oh.
And it was in the middle of nowhere, and then the community around him
just like a color me mine in like the middle of nowhere.
and like smoke coming out the fucking chimney.
Just like the furnace is firing at all times.
So because people in the neighborhood started smelling like, what's that smell?
Yeah, nice color me mind open down the street.
Wait, what the fuck is a color me mind?
It's like where it's like kids and like chicks, they go there. White people.
Oh, okay.
My people.
Yeah, Dave's people.
Yeah, it's where my people hang out, and they go. And it's like they give you kind of just basic, like, say a coffee cup, and then you paint it. And then they throw it in the kiln, and then you get like a personalized thing. Got
you. Okay. Yeah, that's exactly. Yeah, I'm sure they tried to frame it something like that. And even beyond just the act, because I don't even think they arrested him I don't even think he got arrested after that. They just fined him for illegal, like not having the right permits.
Oh.
So he just, for a long time, he got away with it. And it is obviously fucked up. But I didn't watch the rest of it. But I guess this is a plug to watch The Mortician on HBO Max. I've been watching, I've just been trying to watch, because HBO Max has so much comedy. I've just been trying to watch hella comedy. But
what you been watching? Any good? Like specials? Or just like shows?
Well, I was telling you about Crashing the other day, and which is about Pete Holmes.
Yeah.
Like being an open micer in New York and like really having to like fight for stage time. Like he's barking on the street, handing out flyers, and like the only way he can get stage time is like if he brings 5
like DMX.
Yeah, exactly. He's just what a hood, what a hood, what a hood. Yeah, that's exactly what he was doing on the street. Come to the show. And like, bro, because you could just lie. You could just be like, oh, Louis C.K. is going to be there.
Yeah.
Chris Rock's going to be there. Seinfeld's going to be there.
It's going to be sick.
Yeah. But then it got to a point where they were so used to, because in the show he was talking about, because Hannibal Buress actually went to his comedy club, and it got to a point because people on the street were so jaded that that it's like almost like The Boy Who Cried Wolf. So by the time he was actually telling people, yo, it's Hannibal's here, they didn't believe him.
Oh,
yeah. So it's kind of funny, but yeah, that scene just seems so much more cutthroat. And I don't know if this happened in real life, but he was homeless, so I guess they call it crashing because he was just crashing at different people's cribs. Like at one point he's at Sarah Silverman's house.
Okay.
That's kind of funny. And but yeah, it just shows his journey. And it's honestly pretty, it's kind of similar to like listening to like the Old Testament and just like hearing about, Shane and Matt's open mic journey.
Yeah.
So it's kind of cool to cuz when you listen to Matt and Shane's, like when you listen to that, do you kind of get like, oh shit, like yeah, I've kind of experienced something similar to that.
Yeah, exactly. Like with the Old Testament ones, those are always funny.
Yeah.
Cuz it's like I haven't been in the scene long enough, but it seems like after a while you're like, all these people fucking suck.
Yeah.
You're just pissed off. You have your enemies, your nemesis.
Yeah.
So I'm looking forward to that.
I do feel like it'll be it'll probably be a point in time when we because I feel like now like everybody seems cool to us and we don't have any beef or animosity towards people, but I feel like it will get to a point in time because you will talk to everybody's pretty chill for the most part, but like if you will talk to one person about another comic and be like, oh, they fucking stink.
Yeah. Yeah. Like not to name names.
First pod already.
Yeah, but when he was like, yeah, she sucks. I wouldn't even let her go headline of Red Lobster. That was pretty funny.
Yeah, that is pretty funny. Like,
I was like, hell yeah, dude.
Yeah, fuck it. Well, honestly, it probably takes a certain amount of time that you put into the game to even be able to openly talk to people, like talk about other people like that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like you've earned the right to talk shit.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, have you had any weird open mic experiences or have you had any like weird experiences yet? I mean, we're both just a few months in, so everything's pretty normal. Just open mics and weird acts, but yeah.
Oh yeah, actually that second mic I did at the Alameda Comedy Club, it was the guy that went like right before me or something, right after me or right before me, and he got up there and he was, I don't even know what to say this was, but he was like, I'm a bouncy ball. He would, and it was kind of singing, it was very like a theater kid kind of deal, but the dude's like 50, and then he started yelling, he's like, I'm a bouncy ball, and started jumping up and down. And then that was like his whole bit.
How long was his bit?
I don't know. That was like a couple minutes. And then Miguel took me. He's like, welcome to the trenches. Like, I was like, Jesus Christ.
So he literally said, a 50-year-old man literally said, I'm a bouncy ball, and just bounced for 2 minutes.
Yeah.
Wow.
And like he said it softer and then built up gradually. So I don't really.
Yeah.
So I was like, well, maybe I have a chance.